Principle number one. Use the blueprint that God has given for family. And don't use another one. In spite of how you feel in your heart. The heart is the seat of motivation. But the Bible also says that it's very treacherous and nobody can know it. Amen. Because out of your heart flows what? Issues of life. Say it real loud for me. Issues of life. The issues of life. Out of your heart flows the issues of life. Your heart is inevitably who you are presently. Your heart is the fingerprint of who you are currently. Now we know who God called you to be. And as you mature, as we mature spiritually, we'll develop into that. But we don't want to even mess with it. We don't want to focus so much on the past, nor so much on the future, that we don't deal with right now. So I just want you to ask yourself the question. You don't have to tell me. Just ask yourself the question. Where am I right now? Spiritually? Where am I as far as being mature enough to have a family? Am I emotionally stable enough to be able to teach principles to my children or my family, if you don't have kids, that will teach them the culture of the kingdom of heaven? Are you asking yourself? I'm asking myself too. I had to ask myself before I teach this, am I qualified to teach it? So I'm not standing at you this morning from a position of I got it all together and you don't. That ain't what this is about. What this is about is to help us to identify where we're not applying the principles of God's kingdom so that we can thrust the devil out of our lives. Amen. Out of our families and out of our relationships. Inevitably, somebody say, out of my house. Out of my house. I got to get him out of my house. To live is to labor. Amen. To live is to labor. Your body sitting still is going to burn a certain amount of calories. Just sitting still. You can eat the right food and stimulate your metabolism. So y'all hear me now? So he's saying every millisecond of your life that you spend, invest into it. Whatever you're trying to build. Right? Let's just say for the sake of today, let's just say we're trying to build self up. Amen. Let's pull away from anybody else for a moment. Let's just deal with me. I'm trying to build myself up. So all my efforts and all my endeavors to be built up myself, if I do it outside of the blueprint of the Creator. And you see, it's real important. When you have an issue with a Toyota, you don't take it to a BMW dealership. If your lawnmower breaks down, you don't take your lawnmower to a motorcycle repairman. You take it to a person who repairs lawnmowers, right? So the problem that we as humans have is that when we need something fixed or something else is broke, we don't want to go back to the one that made us. We want to find something that's just like us and have that broke thing fix a broke thing. Amen, somebody. So it's okay. It's okay